This episode is brought to you by Cube Gallery. Cube Gallery is a progressive art space in Cebu, Philippines, providing network and exhibit opportunities for contemporary artists with whom they work closely with and promote beyond the local reach. For more than 5 years, the gallery has mounted shows of engaging artworks and have also represented the Visayas region in various international affairs. Aside from its physical space in Crossroads, Banilad, Cebu City, you can check out Cube Gallery's online collection on artsy.net/cube-gallery. If you haven't yet, check out Myriad by Lian Reboja. That's the current exhibit in Cube Gallery. The last episode of 032 Conversations, we interviewed Lian Reboja, and it was great. We talked a lot about his process, a lot about his art, those happy monsters. I like to think of them as happy monsters, but really they're really, it's fun. I like his work. Head over to Cube Gallery, check out Lian Reboja's 4th solo exhibit. Maybe after this episode, you can listen to the previous one to learn more about Lian Reboja. This episode is also sponsored by Handurao Pizza. Yes, Handurao Pizza has long been mentioned in the podcast way before we had any sponsors. I've had plenty of conversations with musicians, and many of them talk a lot about how Handurao Pizza has always been a great venue for local music and, as a result, has had a huge impact to the culture of the music scene. That was the truth when I was playing live, and that continues today. Yeah, because even now, there's a lot of really cool gigs in Handurao Pizza. So if you're looking for a place to chill, a spot that supports local artists and musicians, a place to enjoy delicious homegrown pizza and ice-cold below zero beer, look no further. Visit Handurao Pizza. They have many branches which you can find listed in their website, handuraopizza.com, or you can have their wonderful pizza delivered to you via GrabFood or Food Panda. Thank you, Handurao Pizza, for sponsoring the episode. Let's get to the show. Welcome to 032 Conversations, the podcast where we talk to creatives, see how they live, and how they do their work. I'm your host, Carlo Villarica. All right, let me just get started. A quick sip of my coffee. Yeah. The nice thing about living in the Philippines is that, and I think this is something we tend to take for granted. You're generally, depending, unless you move to a different island, you're generally surrounded by family. You get what I'm saying? Like, I grew up here in Cebu. I've lived here most of my life except for a couple of years in Manila and abroad. But for the most part, there's a lot of family here. In fact, so one of my favorite things to do here is that every Sunday we have a get together. We have a family lunch. And when I was younger, I took this family time for granted. I wasn't really into it. I probably preferred to stay home and play video games or something like that. And then I didn't really want to be out there. In fact, I remember when I was younger, we would have sometimes there would be like a dinner or something, and then all the family would get together. And I spent most of that time, I remember being in my grandma's house. We would have like parties there. And I would spend most of that time by myself in my grandma's room just watching TV. But now that I'm older, probably a bit more mature, grown up a little bit, I really enjoy that time spent with everybody. I'm really happy that we have that time every Sunday to not just my immediate family, my parents, my titos and titas, my grandma. And I really find that it's an important part of our week, especially since I have 2 young boys. And that's where it gets really nice about having family around, because it makes it a lot easier for us. Like, I have relatives who are, very willing to babysit our kids if the wife and I want to take a breather or just need some, or some, most of the time, like, we'll have an errand, and then maybe we both have something to do and we need to leave our kids with somebody. There's a good chance that we're going to be able to leave them with one of the relatives. And that's a good that is a good thing. That is a good thing to have in our back pocket, especially with the two kids. So yeah, don't take family for granted. Also, if you we've been laying low a little bit on the new merchandise, but we have a couple of new things coming up. In particular, I'm really excited about this about a piece of a cycling jersey that we're going to come up. Going to be super limited. I'll be releasing once I have the sample, and once we get everything going, I'll be releasing the design. But in the meantime, we just re-released some of the Puso shirts. We get messages all the time asking if we still have them, so we decided to just reprint them and re-release them. So by the time you listen to this, it should be in the assembly online, and within the week, we should have the shirts in our stockists. So if you're interested, head over to assembly.032.com. Get yourself a 032 shirt, like a Puso shirt. All right, now to our guest for this episode of 032 Conversations. I talked to Terence Go. Now, Terence is actually a batchmate of mine in high school. Yeah, so I've known him a long time, and then I've played basketball with him quite a bit, notably against him, quite a bit. And so when I started getting into cycling, so I have this app called Strava, and I use it a lot for keeping track of my cycling or also discovering new routes around Cebu. And thanks to that app, I'm a little bit more familiar with Cebu. And Terence is one of the first people that I followed. And then I didn't really know what he was up to. But because in Strava, you can see what other people are doing, like what kind of runs or bike rides they're doing. And then there was this stretch of like weeks where Terence was just running like 30Ks, 40Ks, 50Ks, like in a row, like, from week after week after week. And then it became like 50K the next day. And then the next day, another 30K. And I was like, what is this guy doing? And then it turns out he was training for a 100-kilometer run in, I believe it was Chiang Mai, Thailand, if I'm not mistaken. And so that caught my attention. I was like, wait, how does somebody even do that? And I later learned it was not really just a run. It was a trail run. So the trail run is you go outside and then you're out in the mountains, and it's a trail and it's not a road basically. And then, it's not leveled, and sometimes you're climbing up mountains. And I was genuinely interested with how he got to do that. So I reached out to Terence, and I asked him if he wanted to do the interview because I wanted to talk about it. So turns out Terence has been hiking and camping ever since college, so like after high school. And he's been climbing mountains around the country and around Asia for a couple of years now. But recently, about 2 years ago, he started getting into trail running. And that's what he did. So did a 100-kilometer trail run. And I just wanted to know what that was like and how he did it. So that's why we talked to him. And the other fun thing about this interview was, so during the interview, he actually asked me if I wanted to join him on one of his trail runs. His plan was to bike up to Buhisan Dam, it's like behind Tisa and Labangon, and it's this mountain over there. And then he bikes up there and then to this barangay called Pamutan. And then from Pamutan, there's this like 9 or 10-kilometer trail, like this loop where you run. And he invited me over, and I was like, yeah, bay, it's a bike. Wag yung problema, I can do that. But I don't know about the run. I don't really want to run, But I tried it, and one of the things, so I did it after the interview, like the weekend after. And then one of the things I regret about this interview is I wish I had done the run before interviewing Terence, because I think I would have had a lot more questions to ask him. Like specific like even things like how important the right shoes are for trail running. When I did the trail run with them, I just brought, my Vans loafers, and you could feel the rocks under them as you ran with them. So I did not have the right shoes to do it. Yeah, and then I'm really happy that he brought me up there, because that was my first time up Pamutan, and since then it's been like one of my favorite places to ride. So yeah. So before we get to that interview with Terence, if you want to hear more from me, I have a weekly newsletter called Monday Musings. You can head over to 032.com/Monday to find out more about it. And also, every Tuesday, we release a new episode of 032 Conversation. So if you haven't yet, please subscribe. You can find this podcast anywhere you can find podcasts. We're on Spotify, Google Podcasts, iTunes, Pocket Casts. That's the app that I use. Or really anywhere you can find podcasts. Okay, let's get to that episode with Terence Go. It's very possible ba na if wala manihagad na ko, I would have just done that route yun, the Buhisan. Kaya I noticed there's a Buhisan loop man yun. Dunya mo, connect pag siya sa Kalunasan.
This one, maabot na diri sa hike.
Di ko na siya mabike.
Mabike ni, na yung mga bikers maabot diri, pero ako di ko ka buhatan na. Yet, I'm not that good in bike.
Why man? How come?
I'm not good in trail sa bike. So,
may man sad?
Hindi tingi ida ang bike, but, like, na-parch na tingali na.
I-carry yun,
yeah. Pwede man. We'll see. No siya na area. Grass, they call it grassland. This is on the, actually, it's not 10K, mga 9K naman. Kani, masig nasa mga 8K, 8K na area. This one. For namay mo...
If I use these shoes, okay ra?
Probably the rubber shoes tingali. Mga running shoes.
I don't have running shoes. Basketball shoes.
Kanang maas na ay kuan?
Kanang na ay grip?
Yeah, a bit.
Why nga mo slide yet?
Depends. Kung it's raining, it will be slippery.
Ah, yeah?
Yeah.
I'll wear this.
Huh?
Kanilang.
Kana. Pwede ramay nun. Anyways, I think okay na because people wear chinilas na masing mga locals magkuan. So, I don't think it's gonna matter. And we're not gonna race once. And so,
yeah.
Okay, sure.
Kana yung migo, he's like a trail runner sa jud.
Yeah, trail runner or biker. So, he bikes.
Okay. Adi, kay Murag. Well, so trail, I'm gonna be left behind if...
no, it's gonna be really slow.
Okay.
Like just hiking.
Sige, wait. I need to get levels lang by, ha?
Oh, okay.
What did you have for breakfast?
Breakfast? Eggs. Bread and eggs.
What time do you usually wake up?
Like around 7. Sometimes earlier. 6.
If you have like mo train ka, like sayo gid na.
When I train early, like I start 4 a.m. Training, so 3:30.
Oh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's early. Also for levels, can you state your name and what you do?
My name is Terence. I do trail running, hiking, and a little bit of mountaineering.
Okay. So yeah, we can just to give you an idea sa format ba iba. Basically story ramang gid siya.
Right.
No, okay. The whole idea, as I mentioned before with the podcast for me, but it's like an excuse to just ask people about what they do. Okay, I'm genuinely curious about it. No? So for me, nalingaw ko kay like late 2018, I started getting into like kanang cycling yun nga really before nagbike ko but like single speed lang as a commute.
Yeah.
And then but late 2018 I started, going up mountains, seeing what's
doing the whole cycling thing.
Getting away from the
city.
Excuse
kanina ba?
me.
And then I found lingaw kayo. So what I did is I joined Strava. Yeah, what I ended up using Strava for was looking at other people's routes. Kasi di man ko familiar, and then I didn't have a group.
Yeah.
So what I would do is I would look at what people were doing and be like, okay, so ni bike siya nga ri. So mo follow ko siyang
the
routes. Yeah, kanang I don't know, di man ko familiar. And then somewhere along the way, syempre, I'm just following people I know, and yeah, I noticed that you were doing some running, so I followed you. And then I noticed sa Strava you were doing these like crazy number of kilometers, but like all of a sudden like 20 kilometers here, 30 kilometers here. Kanya mo to na interested ko nga unsa man siya.
Yeah, I was training.
You're training.
Yeah.
Yeah, because so then you did the moto, like what was it, like last week katong the one in Chiang Mai, Thailand?
Yeah.
100 kilometers.
Yeah, 100
trail
run.
Yeah. So before we get to all that, na curious lang ko, di ba nisugod mo kag like mountaineering?
Yeah, I started hiking and camping during college days. So it's just like hike up sa kaning Peak, Osmeña Peak, then camp, then go back. And just, get away from the city. Then later on, nag-progress. So I went to we went hiking and camping in Negros, I think, Canlaon. Yeah, it's a really nice, beautiful mountain. And also Mount Talinis.
In Dumaguete?
Yeah, in Dumaguete.
You'd go with the RJ Abalos?
Yeah, with them and then, but before that was before. Then we guys met. Then we went. Yeah, we went together sa mga Asia mountains, so, like in Taiwan and China. In Yunnan province, we climb that was a bit mountaineering na on that side.
But when you're mountaineering, you're not keeping track of the number of kilometers you're doing.
Not we know the numbers, but it's more on the logistics, because it's a higher elevation, so we have to get all the gears up with us.
Camping.
It's like camping. Yeah. You need the heavy gears, mga gears to maybe live up there.
So this will be like 3 or 4 day trips, ganyan na.
Yeah, it's like that.
What made you decide to do that, bay? How did you get into that, ba? Like, how did you, I don't know, discover that? Ay, di ba we're batchmates at some point in high school.
Yeah.
I didn't really feel like people were doing that in high school. I don't know. How did you discover it, ba?
I think I think started in college. Yung kanang lagan pa ka, with your friends, and you guys want to get out sa city. So katong mga bukid. I studied in San Carlos, Talamban. So at the back there's a mountain there. So we used to hang out.
Abito?
Yeah, just that hang out, and and I like it. Then we tried going to college days, you guys don't have class, so mga activities, drive to the province, go to mga waterfalls and nature tripping.
Like these class trips?
Yeah. Not really class trips.
Not really ka na mga
mga barkada trips. Yeah, barkada trips. Yeah.
Nagpadayon lang ka?
Yeah, then I joined the club, the USCM.
What's that?
University San Carlos Mountaineering. So I joined, but I didn't push through. Pero I joined, so that's where it started.
The mountaineering, ana.
Yeah, hiking.
Yeah, I tried. We went to years ago, mga 2011, Mantinali to. We went to Osmeña Peak. Yeah, but I don't, di man ko. I'm not really I don't really know what I'm doing, but we went with somebody who's been there before, and he was our guide.
Okay.
Sa kami. Lingaw sad to. I didn't really know how to pitch a tent.
Oh yeah.
And,
Yeah, I started that that also, like, just don't know what to do. Just, kanang time lang to get out.
Mona, yeah. Lingaw kay to. I remember we went there. Cebu Epic. Nisa kami. And then, kanang, when you're up there, I didn't realize it at the time, but you get up there, maybe it's like mid-afternoon or early afternoon. Mag-inom ra mga tao. Ang uban.
Yeah, that's what they do. Just yeah, I'm guilty also. Before I just drink up there.
Yeah, so like I didn't, we're there. Oh, what's naman to? So we started just drinking. And then I guess what people brought was like tandua. Basta like hard drinks because you can't really carry beer up there.
True. It's too heavy.
Oh, yeah. I remember like sige mag-inom. And I was waiting good for like sunset. I wanted to take pictures of the sunset. Yeah, I passed out naman. Like what na? I couldn't. Yeah, I remember it good nga murag. Like I passed out before sunset. I remember looking outside. So I was inside my tent. You could see like the red colors of the clouds. Well, sunset na na. Yeah, I tried to get up. And yeah, I couldn't move. And then we were up there. And yeah, so basically natulog na lang ko. But I woke up midnight. And I was just hungover.
Okay.
And then, bati na kayo akong paminaw after that. Like, apparently, we didn't put the tent in the right place. So, the wind was just hitting it.
Oh.
Okay. Kanang grabe gid kayo. Like, I don't know obviously you have a lot more experience than me, but like I was up there and yeah, I remember like we're in the tent and then you can hear the wind from afar.
Oh.
When it becomes even louder and louder and louder, and all of a sudden
hits your tent.
Hits the tent.
Yeah. So no sleep. Were you able to sleep?
Well, my worst hangover of my life though. I was with Steph. Kami duha niya like suko kay siya nako kay among tent naguba, so she told me to go outside and try to fix it.
In the middle of the night?
In the middle of the night, and yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to do it.
Yeah,
hungover.
That's part of mountaineering, huh? It really happens. Even if like us, we know what we're doing, but if the weather is really that bad, there's like a big chance like you need to fix the tent. If it will not hold through the wind.
Yeah, but like mo lingaw ba to?
It's fun, yeah.
So you do like you do that all the time?
Lately, sometimes na lang ang camping. More on hiking and trail running.
So the trail running ba? So how did you get into that? So like hiking is more like a chill.
Yeah, I think I saw a video 2 years ago. I think Facebook, something like he's like the rock stars trail running. Kilian Jornet.
What's his name?
Kilian Jornet.
Kilian Jornet.
Jornet. I think Jornet.
How do you spell that?
Spain. Kilianjornet.
Oh, he's from Spain.
Yeah, so like siya ang rock star sa kanang trail running. So I saw a video like because I was just into hiking, right? So but sometimes when we hike, we like to hike fast. Then I saw the video that he was just running up
like
the mountains, and I was like, "Whoa, what's this?" This is like that. So I look up and search about it, and that's where it started. Like found like trail running.
I'm interested about the trail running. Can you talk about that event that you did in Chiang Mai? You did like I don't know what the event is called, ba? Wa kay ko kasabot sa.
It's the event name is CM6. So but my event was CM5 because CM6 is the 100 miles.
So 150 kilometers,
like,
diba?
More, I think around 160, 165. Yeah, then mine I did the CM5, which is the 100 kilometers, but the actual distance was 105.
So I can't imagine.
The 5 and 6 is just points. They have point system for like they call it an ITRA. It's like a group international for trail running.
Amo ba?
Yeah, that's how you qualify for other races.
Because they won't just let anybody in.
Yeah, or else
Kay Kuyao.
Kuyao,
So is this like your first with a race with like a point system?
No, I did one in Cordillera. So,
So the one in
Benguet.
Cordillera, how?
I did 50, just a 50
50
kilometer.
kilometer.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, the one in Chiang Mai, correct me if I'm wrong, so it's like 105 kilometers. Yeah, it's like what, like 6,300?
Yes, that's right.
Oh my God. Bay, that's like, so nabatik bike ko? That's like a really hard bike ride.
Yeah, but, yeah, that's...
Kung numbers lang ba? Kung numbers lang down.
Yeah, actually, it's hard. It was not easy. It was like, I really fought hard to finish the race.
How many hours did it take you, man?
I think it's 25 hours.
25 hours?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, that's
non-stop?
crazy. You get to rest. There's cut-off time, so you have to keep moving also.
So there's cut-offs.
Yeah.
So it's not a given that you can finish. Like, there's cut-offs good, like after 25 kilometers.
Yeah, for this kilometer, there's a cut-off time. And for this kilometer, there's a cut-off time. And the total also, there's a cut-off time. The total time cut-off is 30 hours.
Really?
Yeah.
So doon sa mana, they give you like a tracker.
Yeah, they have like in your bib, like race bib, they have I think it's like the code something. So every time you go into a station, they have to.
Okay, not like a live tracker. Well, a live tracker.
Not live tracker for this event.
So I can't get my head around the 100-kilometer. And yes, I can't also imagine like 25 hours of just moving ba. Okay, so there's rest. So when you, for example, how many hours before your first rest stop?
I think first station was, I did maybe almost 2 hours.
2 hours.
Yeah, there was the first aid station, so I rested, maybe eat a bit, rest maybe 5 minutes, like that, 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, because after 2 hours, pwede pa. It's not so...
Yeah, it's not so bad, but the first, maybe first 10 hours, maybe it's not that bad. After that,
10 hours. I think that's the... So I did a bike event, and then I think it took me like 9 hours. But that was the hardest thing I've ever done. And yeah, that's 9 hours. You did more than times 2 of in terms of hours ba?
Yeah.
Look, I imagine.
Were there rest stops for the bike?
Depende rin animo. So my moving time was 7 hours 30, I think, or 7 hours, something like that.
Oh, so 2 hours.
So I had like an hour and a half.
That's
after you do a climb, you need
to rest.
Yeah. But like when you were doing so was it like that? You were resting like 10 minutes here, 20 minutes there?
There's climb. Actually, the rest is hiking.
Mo ba?
Yeah. So it's like mix of hiking and running.
So when you say hiking, that means you're going up.
Yeah, going up, and after when you're up, you maybe hike a bit before you can continue and start running again.
So when mga rest stops, so your rest stops were really like 5 to 10 minutes lang.
Around that, maybe more on the later part, above 60 kilometer.
So wala ka ni like sleep or anything?
I did try it because on kilometer 76, I throwed up.
Mo ba?
Yeah, twice.
Wait,
I was like feeling really like, bad. I don't know if naban sa bike road in trail running, they say like your body bonks. Bonk.
Yeah, it bonks.
Yeah,
nasa bike.
I said, all right. So Marag, I feel like it's going there. So what I did, I was still in the trail, middle of the night. So I lie down on the trail. Then I have a Vicks, so I smelled the Vicks and rested like 15 minutes like in the trail before I like stood up and walk, because it's 3 kilometers away. It's the aid station.
Okay, so you went to the aid station.
Yeah, but I was really moving slow na. So that was a like hard fought. So I thought like I'm gonna DNF. Like it was a battle of if I want it or not want it anymore. So in the aid station, na may sabaw. So I was like took soup. Like, then I wanted to sleep. So I want energize, recharge, but I couldn't sleep. But I ended up rested like 45 minutes or around that, like closing my eyes lang, lying down sa aid station. I was lucky because
this is after you threw up, after you vomited.
Yeah, that's after when I reached the aid station, kilometer 79. I think.
But you just had soup. That's it.
Yeah, because my stomach is
couldn't take it.
Yeah, that like feeling you might throw up again. So I just had like a little bit soup. So I rested there for like 45 minutes. I couldn't sleep. I'm lucky because like my time was like I was fast until that happened. So ang time is for cut off layo pa. So I was able to rest 45 minutes before I continue back.
This was already kilometer 79. 79.
Yeah.
So murag 21 kilometers
to go. That's and the thing there, it was uphill, like 1,500 meters climb back to the headquarters. So at the middle of the night, no sleep. So yeah, that was for now the hardest thing I did.
That last
that
stretch.
Climb, yeah, that stretch. Then
I can't imagine sad, because so you vomited. That means you lost water, you lost I don't know, electrolytes, diba?
Yeah, but I have water and I still continue sipping.
You were sipping.
Yeah. Pero yeah, that's what happens. So I think anything can happen in trail running.
Yeah, I know, like, so the only way I can relate is through biking, diba? But so if I do on a long bike ride, I make sure nga I have like more or less I'll have like something to eat every 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, that's the same.
Every 30 minutes I'll try to get some liquids.
Yeah.
No, is it similar?
It's similar, but it's more for endurance lang, like maybe above 50. It gets more like depends on your body how it reacts. You really need solid food already. So there's stations with solid food, like real food, because if you just keep eating the gels or like that, it maluod siya. It's like
nag-gels ka?
Yeah, I did had gels. Then there's certain point na it doesn't taste good anymore, and it doesn't feel like my stomach doesn't get it, like
diba that's the thing with the gels, diba?
Yeah.
Like after a while, okay, like ako, I don't have the gels, man. I got like a cereal bar.
Yeah,
like
I have that too. Bars. I try to mix it up. Gels, bars. Yeah, it's so important. Nutrition.
Endurance, especially.
Yeah,
diba?
especially endurance. That's what keep you going.
What was your nutrition plan, man, for the Chiang Mai 100K?
It's like in an hour I have to take like around 210 calories. So the bar is like it's 110. I had like a blueberry bar or something. I bought then the gel, the goo. It's like 100 calories, so around 210. Because they say like your body doesn't accept more than 250. I think 250 to 300 calories while you're doing like those trail running or biking.
Yeah, imong like water or electrolytes.
Yeah, just water, and I have a Nuun.
What's
Have you
that?
heard of Nuun? Like it's a like a tablet where it fizzles and you just put it inside the water.
So it was on you.
And on me. So
like
I tried to stay hydrated. So okay naman. I think my hydration was okay for this race than the one in in Cordillera, the 50, because I started peeing blood.
Saba bitaw?
Yeah. You have to be like, you have to know about that. I think it will same with biking.
Probably.
I don't know how. If you get dehydrated, then grab your exhaustion, like the activity, you tend the blood. The color is
I've tried like it peed, like it's very brown.
yeah, something like that.
But not blood. Blood is like...
Yeah,
Aba,
that's it.
what you mean.
That's
Mo ba?
already yeah. That's
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Yeah, because I tried before. So like the first time, kanang bike ba? And I was like, oh, I feel strong. So first time I did like 100K, I wasn't really thinking about it. Like I was just like, I'm here. Okay pa man akong paminaw. So I just kept going. And I didn't realize, I wasn't thinking about nutrition or
Yeah,
or
the
water.
hydration.
Wala
like,
pa,
wala,
yeah. And then, hapit na ko na finish. Like I was already back in the city. Maybe I had like 10 kilometers to go or something. And then I still had half a bottle of water.
Okay, that's still a lot, huh? Considering
Yeah.
100K.
Oh, wait, inom. So the next day, well, I had like it felt like a hangover. It was labad good. Like throbbing headache. Yeah, I noticed that's what happens if then I was reading up why do I have a headache? Oh, hydration, the eye, food. You realize how important it is with those endurance events.
Yeah.
No? So like so you were just you didn't have like a set time for your hydration. You were just making sure
sip. Yeah, make sure your lips is not dry. Sip every 10 minutes or 15 minutes. 15 minutes sip, just like early sip.
when you went to a rest stop, kaon jud ka nga real food.
You get to hydrate. Drink a whole like a 500 ml cup water.
Yeah, the food.
The food, they have really good food here. They had pad thai for one session,
yeah.
bananas, and the headquarters they have like rice, soup.
Carbs good, ganun.
Carbs
good, like just to fuel you directly.
Yes, you need those, or else anyone. I'm sure anyone. It's gonna be hard to finish an endurance race like that.
So, for example, by the 100 kilometers, obviously you didn't go from couch to 100 kilometers. There was like mga
yes, yeah. Years. It takes years.
Years, good na.
Yeah, years.
What was your first endurance event?
My first, I think, I did the first trail run was, I think, around 2 years ago. 2 years or almost 3 years ago. I think this one, the Pamutan Trailfest. My first was a 21-kilometer trail run here in
Cebu.
Yeah, in Pamutan. So that's the first I did. Then it was not so like, not really a happy memory. It was like really painful.
Ano man?
I was not training that well, like
join lang ka.
Join lang at first, say, like you train a bit and I didn't take the trail running that serious yet. So, but I was able to finish. But it was, like. After that, I vowed, like, if I'll join an event, I should prepare.
Yeah, like, so sakit good kayo when you were doing that 21K trail?
Yeah, it was, the memory was, like, painful.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's like,
But you finished?
Yeah, but I finished. It was painful.
So when you're training what does training look like? So for example, like the 100 kilometer, like leading up to it, when did you sign up for it?
Maybe I think less than a year, 6 months, 6 months.
6 months
before
But before that, you were already doing.
Yeah, I was hiking already, doing some runs. Like that. So when I prepared for the 100-kilometer, it's usually like 100, almost 100-kilometer a week. My runs.
That's what you were doing. So
yeah.
You made sure in a week you get 100-kilometer runs.
Yeah, I hit 100 kilometers. So,
total.
Total. Yeah. So usually like Mondays I just do 5 kilometers. Tuesday 10 kilometers. Then Wednesday like maybe rest day or 5 kilometers. And on the weekends, I do try to do longer runs, like the 20, above 20, 50. So, but I make sure like it reaches like 100 kilometer. If not, maybe 80 to 100, maybe like that, around that.
So you were. That's a pretty easy way of looking at it, no? Like, and I just reach that number in a week.
Yeah, it was more on endurance, so my pace was not really that. I didn't have like like the speed training.
Oh,
I didn't do speed training, but I heard that should maybe I should do that for the next time. That's also a good like training.
when you say speed training, like putting your heart rate up,
Yes,
shorter distances,
yes.
intervals.
Intervals. Yeah, but I was aside from running, I was doing gym work, so I was doing HIIT.
Okay.
So in the afternoons, I do HIIT. Yeah, mostly HIIT training. Yeah, the high intensity interval training.
So you were doing that at the same time.
Yeah,
Like kanang. So in the mornings you do the run, and then in the afternoon like high intensity hit training.
yeah. Or sometimes I do run in the afternoon, then go immediately to the gym. Do the
ba?
HIIT. Yeah.
So that was like.
Or-
So after you signed up, 6 months before you signed up, mo na lang na that was your goal. Just do 100 kilometers.
Gradually. It was
Gradually.
like, yeah, I think maybe let's say like 3 months. I think started 3 months. That was the goal. 80 to 100 kilometer a week.
And yeah. And then after that, you just kept it going. But
Yeah.
but what was your longest run prior to the 100 kilometer trail run?
56 kilometer.
Bitaw?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, times 2.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's maybe, I don't know. They say like, I think if you're prepared already, like physically prepared, like the half 50 or let's say above 60 or 70, it goes to mental. So
Yeah.
mental toughness, that's the battle already.
Yeah, because I guess Mona, no, because I was thinking, I guess very naively, I was thinking more like, okay, you could in theory, do the number prior to the event, in theory, but like,
Yeah.
lisod kayo, even me when I was,
Listen.
lisod kayo, like if you've never done it before, it's hard to get you can't just do it, ba?
Yeah, you can't just do it.
Mm.
So maybe half of it.
So when you
Yeah.
did the 56, you weren't like,
Yeah. What? Oh, sorry.
sorry, when you did the 50 something kilometers, when was that?
Maybe a month
Before?
Yeah, a month
Oh, ba?
or leading up to it. Yeah, but I did like a couple of 50s,
A couple of 50s.
leading to the race, and back to back. Like like I did 50 on the Saturday, then on the Sunday I'll do like 30.
Okay.
So that's maybe because your body is still recovering, so you do a back to back. Like
Oh, that's smart.
yeah,
No? Okay,
that's how
Murag,
you
it's-
prepare also.
Yeah, no? Because at least more or less,
Simulate.
it's kind of similar.
Yeah.
You just have a lot of recovery in between.
Yes. True.
Okay. Yeah, because I remember seeing those like those runs ni mo on Strava ba? I think leading up to the event, that must have been it, nga murag.
Yeah, but sometimes I don't log, but just the
Yeah. No, but the ones that you
you
did,
did,
last.
yeah.
My thinking mo goodbye is the murag. It's good to inspire people to like do stuff. Like
Yeah.
let them realize nga murag, there's more to just going to work, coming home, going to work, coming home. And then like one of the things that I found really enjoyable for me was just being outdoors.
Yeah.
Just being outside.
Same.
Kunya, moto, that's when nalingaw ko looking at your stuff, especially like you'll post on social media, like kanana ba? It's fun to see. Nade ini sa Cebu. Working ana. No?
Yeah, it's been around. There's like lots more trail runners who are like accomplished, more accomplished than me. There are lots of them.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Are they part of that group? The one?
yeah, Cebu Trail Runners,
Oh.
the CTR. They even did 100 miles.
Here in Cebu.
Not in Cebu. In I think in Benguet. Cayapa. I think in Cayapa.
Oh yeah.
It's. But
So they're the
here,
ones who organize the Pamutan
yeah,
Trailfest.
it's an annual event, Pamutan Trailfest. So, it's the same date as my Chiang Mai. So it was successful.
Yeah, what happened in the Pamutan Trailfest? Is it the 50 kilometers gapon?
Yeah, they have the 50 kilometers, the 26, and the 10K route, which I think you should try. So that was for new beginners who just wants to get the feel of the mountains
I don't know, guys. So
on Saturday.
We were in like a few months ago, nagbakasyon me. We were in the US and my wife's side of the family. And then, when you're on vacation, you don't really get a chance to, work out that much ba. So I was just there and I was getting bored na. I was like my body needed to move. Yeah, I didn't have a bike. I was like, sige, I'm just gonna go out for a run. And yeah, I think I ran. I did like a almost 5K. But like struggle kay siya mentally in my head, like murag kapuya anyway. Like I for whatever reason I find it very difficult as opposed to if like I'm on the bike. It's the same, diba? If you think about it, it's the same.
But even it's more impact on the bike, they say.
What do you mean?
Less impact.
Less impact on the bike.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, but like mentally ba?
Oh, yeah, it's
like,
the same.
It's the same.
Bike, yeah.
Yeah, for whatever reason, I don't have that mental problem on the bike. That's what I found, But yeah, I'll try.
Yeah, try it. It's the same route as the event, the Pamutan Trailfest.
Is this the one that we're doing on the weekend?
Yeah, it's
okay.
Yeah, that event. It's it's really for the new beginners,
Kato.
So yeah, the event was successful.
Yeah, how many people joined?
I think maybe around almost 100 for all categories.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and people from Manila, like Negros, Mindanao, came here. Yeah.
That's cool. How did you find out about the Cebu Trail Runners?
Oh, that's the first trail run I did. So it's organized by Meux Cordova. He's the one I'm saying is really well accomplished. Run 100 miles already together with this guy Buying Milan. Also, they're from the CTR group. So yeah, I know them. So I also go with them and train with them. So
so they're the ones who organize this also.
Yeah, they organize it and they're one of the pioneers of trail running in Cebu.
Mo ba?
Yeah, CTR.
That's cool, ba? Lingaw na just people getting out there ba?
Yeah, getting out there.
Yeah, going. No, seriously, di ba?
Yeah.
Mo na ba? I remember before, kanang nagsigiro kog drive and yung murag kapuya na ani. Kanang, it's just so, it's draining ba? And you realize nga, it actually very so right now we're here in Banawa, di ba? But less than 3 kilometers on one side, bukid na.
Bukid na, yeah.
Oh, nindot kayo.
True, it's really nice there.
Yeah.
You saw the picture, right? That one, the grassland.
Oh yeah, the one you showed me just now. It's just there, right?
It's just there.
Mo bitaw.
That's so near.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't see any reason why we shouldn't go there, go out there.
Mo lagi.
Yeah.
That's why I'm excited to see if I can. Makuyog ko for sure this Saturday. I'm not sure lang if I'll do the trail.
Yeah, let's see. If there's time, then
Yeah, then we'll do it.
Yeah.
Sige. Nervous na ko gamay.
No, I think you'll do good. You'll do really well because I think you're really fit.
No, I don't know. Okay, so I did the 5K run in the US. So I don't run good. So I was like, sige, I just do 5K. I was surprised. I felt like physically I could have done more, yeah. But
Ah,
in my head,
see.
naglisod na ko in my
Yeah.
brain. But I was
Was it in?
surprised.
Were you running in the road?
Yeah, like
Ah,
on Sunny lang.
okay. This one is in the mountains, so mas malingaw ka. So I mean,
Yeah.
no, like I have nothing against the road. I also run road at times, but different. Running in the mountain in the road, like I find sometimes the road a bit boring. Muna say like it gets tiring.
Mo ba?
Yeah, pero
No naman,
I
is
still
it a
run road.
different terrain or
No,
like the
'cause
surroundings?
yeah, the surroundings, like biking in the city and biking in the mountain, you get the different feel, right? Marang ana. So yeah, something like that also. So it's. I think you'll enjoy it.
But well, I found that like the next day, I was surprised kay I guess it's different muscle groups. Nagmaol
Okay.
akong legs. Gihapon.
So unusual, because you've been biking a lot, so wala na ipamaol.
Oh,
Pero,
like
yeah.
so moto, I was like, oh, sorry, sakit man lagi. I was like, oh, I haven't felt this in a while. Where na ba? Yeah, it was just 30 minutes. So it'll be interesting. I'm interested to find out. After you did the 100-kilometer Chiang Mai trail run, how did you feel after, man?
Oh, the first, just right after when I finished, it was like, painful legs, the feet. When I took off my socks, blisters, so I have to pop it out. Yeah, it was a bit, painful. Then that night when you sleep, it's like, like starting to sore. Then the next day, first day, like, it was really sore.
You had a hard time moving it.
Hard time walking, moving. So the second day, it gets better. And the third day gets better. And I did things that made the recovery fast.
Like what?
So, yeah, after the race, I have to take like what do you call it? I take this BCAA.
What's that?
So that's a supplement that helps with your recovery muscle soreness. So it's like protein more.
Okay.
Bunch of amino acids and protein. So it's like a protein shake. So I also had protein shake. Then I did like the foam roller and release the tension and of course ang mga omega, mga plus, you need that. I didn't take painkillers though, pero just the omega. Then the next day I did walking. I had to walk. You have to walk, keep moving.
Do like a recovery walk or something.
Hike or I just keep walking. Then when I came back to Cebu, nagpamasahe ko like here in the blind massage. So I was like really fortunate. The therapist was like, he knows how to, release the tension. So after that, it felt really good. And I was recovered.
You ran the 21K sa Ironman.
Yes, on the next weekend. After a week.
Day, diba? Or after a week. After the week.
Yeah.
When I saw na you did chicken, okay, na more
not really chicken, bro. That was a different kind of race. It was also during the midday, so the heat. Yeah, and road, and it's a faster pace, so it's still that it's not that easy though. It was hard. It's not that hard, bro. It was not easy. Yeah, it was.
Well, I mean, when you compare it to.
Oh yeah, I was thinking. Okay.
That was picture, but I'm like, gabihan ni Dagan. In my head, at first, gabihan ni Dagan pag siya relay. So you did the relay. For
I have no choice because we registered. I can't let my batchmate down.
Your team down.
Yeah.
But like in my head, said, that's only 20% of what you did a week before. So we're like, okay na. It's not like you're trying to be. Yeah, it's not. I'm gonna assume that.
No.
I don't know. What's your mentality when you do those things? Are you racing in your head, or you just just gonna do it?
Depends on the event, or depends on which one. The Chiang Mai, I was racing until kilometer 76 when I was throwing up.
Oh, so after kilometer 76, you were just surviving.
Surviving and, try to, the will to get to the finish line. So, yeah.
For like the Ironman, for example.
That was like for fun, like for the experience lang. It was my first IM experience. So
Kato, I mean, you knew you were gonna finish, obviously.
yeah,
But so you weren't trying to race that anymore. You weren't going.
yeah. I tried to get the time I want, like that. But yeah, it was too hot, so I was trying to get sub 2. Oh, I wasn't able to do it. My time was 2 hours and 10 minutes. Bro, not bad na. Okay na.
Pwede na.
Yeah,
Actually,
I'm happy.
Dili ko familiar at all with like running time. Like, since I don't run, so I'm not really sure. Like, I have a better sense of like the bike. No?
I think kung sa bike, it's maybe that's 90 kilometer,
90,
right? So maybe kung sub 2 for run, it's maybe sub 2 hours 30 na run.
I know a lot of people
na effort or sub 3.
I think sub 3.
Sub 3 effort.
3 is pretty okay for the 90.
Yeah.
That's like average 30 kilometers per hour.
Yes, maybe that's maybe sub 2 for the run. I think. Yeah.
No? Yeah. So yeah, no. So the recovery important, good kayo. You didn't get headaches or anything after?
Nope. I just ate a lot. You can eat anything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, recovery is really important. You need your body to rest. Yeah. But yeah, they say like active recovery it's better. Yeah.
So you did a little walking and
yeah, I did a lot of walking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, hiking, and they say don't slack after a event like that. Just keep the base. So it will be less injury, because if you slack and you just like slack for a month, your body will change again. And if you want to go back again to the to the fitness form you were like the injury tendency will be
you
higher.
think so?
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's better if you're into fitness and like that, and you have a race, then you completed your race and you want to rest, maybe just keep the base. No?
Oh.
They say keep the base, just keep doing what you're doing, but
maybe
like lesser effort than the distance. Yeah, but just keep the base.
Do you have any like do you okay, there, like you're wearing a Garmin watch, diba?
Yeah.
Do you use anything technology wise to keep track of your
not really, but I do sometimes when I run I sometimes I don't even wear a watch when I run.
Tama ba?
Yeah, because I already know the route that's my 10K route, my 5K route, because I have my route like in training, like where I used to usually go for training and run. So sometimes I don't use it. Sometimes I use watch and check. I don't know. For me, not really that. I am not yet there. That like really scientific, base training, like see my time splits and like that.
Yeah, no, kaya
interested
ko sa the Garmin watch. I'm not sure. There's they have this feature where they show like stress level.
Oh yeah, the Merck zone. Is it the zone
no,
thing?
Like
you're in the red zone, or they even put like you need to recover 2 days. I don't follow.
You don't follow that?
Yeah.
Na-interested ko, Ana. How come you don't follow that?
I don't follow the rest for 48 hours.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, okay, no, I'm fine.
So you feel good,
it's
Ana.
more on how you feel. I take day off as well, like in training. If I feel really tired, or it's like, when you go training, sometimes you feel tired. So I think that's the time you take rest days.
So what's like a typical, let's say you have a plan for like a training week, no? What's like a typical, let's say somebody wants to get into trail running. Let's say they have a base already that they can do 21K a run. They've done it before, but like lahi ba ang 21K a run ug ang
Yeah, for trail running, like they can do like training in the either in the gym. It can be in like a treadmill. That's fine.
No, but like for example,
they can
for
train.
example, like what does the week look like? Let's say it starts on Monday.
Oh, okay. Maybe like short run, like a 5K run, then long run, 10K run. That's not really long run, but like a higher, not a short run. So you just like mix it up, like 5K today, Tuesday 10K. You can rest on Wednesday, then do 5K on Thursday, 10K on Friday. Then in trail run, it's really important. They call it like time with your feet. So you spend time in the mountains. So that's where you do the longer runs, like on the weekends. Like, go to the mountains, either hike lang or run hike. Depends on the effort, but just time with your feet, like stay long in your feet, like 8 hours, 6 hours above, 6 to 8 hours.
So you're not looking at the number of kilometers anymore.
Not anymore.
Just the time lang yun.
Just the time.
Time moving
with your
around,
feet. Yeah.
standing up,
Yeah.
hiking.
Yeah. Hiking lang. Basta moving around in the mountains. That's the important thing in trail running when you prepare.
No? So that's what you were looking at. You weren't looking at like numbers good.
Nope. Nope. But but sometimes I hit the numbers though. Pero if I don't hit the numbers, it's fine.
No big deal.
No big deal.
So, kaya I wonder if yung nga nasa gihapon sa bike kanang marag naasad na like people will have like they'll train their base and they'll be like 3 hours on the bike or something. They don't really look at the
they call that. Is it still pace? I don't know. In the bike, is it?
I don't know. What I've been doing lately is I'll do like kanang heart rate training.
Yeah.
So I'll do time in zone 4, zone 5, and if I'll do like a longer ride, I'll do zone 2. Do you do that?
Yeah. For maybe longer endurance run, I try to stay in the like zone 2.
Zone 2 lang yun.
Yeah.
But when you were doing the 100K in Chiang Mai, were you looking at that at all or wala lang? You were just going?
No, I was racing until kilometer 76.
Yeah.
I can't forget that kilometer 76.
Yeah. So after kilometer 76,
I was
you were like
I was running with the second female who won.
Amo ba?
Until kilometer 76.
And then she just kept going.
Yeah,
she
can't wait for me. I said, don't look back, just go. So he's from Germany.
Oh,
her name is Annie Johan. Yeah, Annie Johan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I guess also like I wonder a bit about that. By like your body ba? I feel like the first time it does something, lisod kayo, no?
True.
But I think the next time
That's
time
true.
you do it,
That's what they call experience. You gain experience.
oh yeah, I guess no.
Yeah, the more your experience, the more I don't know, you'll do better. I think you get experience, then you can do better.
No, but like not do better in terms of choice, but like I feel like your body really adapts and figures out. Oh, like okay, you've done this before, and then so like your reaction was you vomited.
Yeah, that was like before leading to the race day. I was like feeling nervous also because it was like uncharted, but it's like the territory I haven't been there, so
yeah,
I didn't know what to expect. So.
And then
I was feeling good until that kilometer 70. Yeah.
But I suspect if you do it again, I suspect that your body, I mean, of course you train and everything.
Yeah.
I suspect that your body will be like, kanang, like for example, like I remember the first time I did like 40K on the bike.
Okay. How is it?
And
First
yeah,
time.
I remember coming back, kapoy na kay ko. And then, but also, Merg, my stomach was really rumbling good. Like, kanang, ambot ba? Like, something was really weird with my stomach. And then and saan ba? And then I really had an upset stomach for like the next 2 days or something. But yeah, but that was the first time. And then the next time I did it, more nagwa. Like, yan ba?
Yeah.
I wonder if it's like that.
I think it's similar because the first time I did the 50,
Oh.
I felt like really tiring and like, it's like, I can't. Why was I like doing this? But later on when I was training, I did 50s.
The second 50 was so much easier than the first one.
Yeah. But you still have to train,
Oh,
of
yeah,
course,
yeah.
the base. Bro, it was, like maybe, adapted. Like your body gets that feeling when you're there.
Like
You
it
know the
figures it
feeling.
out, sad ba?
Yeah.
No?
True.
Like you're not making any different choices.
Mhm.
But murag ni murag the body is like kanang it
I'm-
has its own thing.
Yeah, I think that's true. Like the body feels the familiarity that you're in that. I don't know. It just feel like not really easy. Like easier than the first time.
Bitaw.
Yeah,
Assuming said that
you
you're
have to
training,
train.
yeah,
Of course you need that training. Pero that's I don't know. For me, that's experience. When you get those experience, like no, I think it's hard to just jump from like couch to 100.
Oh, well,
I don't know. But I'm sure I don't know if naay ni buhat ana, but that's hard. That's really hard.
The what's this magma trail in Danao?
Oh yeah, it's a upcoming event. Last year it's called a magma trail, and now I think they changed it to Danawan. I think Danawan 50.
Danawan 50.
Yeah, I think it's around December. The last time they held
CTR gihapon.
Yeah, a member of CTR gyapon ang organizer. The
So
region-
there's only one.
RD.
There's only one distance.
I don't know the distances, but I'm sure it has 3. The last year one is they have 3. So this year I think they have the 50 and maybe the 21. Then again maybe
Probably
the
a 10.
10 or 15. Yeah, they should like people who likes to try. They can try the shorter distance.
How can people find out about the Danawan?
I think they have a Facebook. Their Facebook is Magma Trail.
Magma Trail.
Yeah,
So,
Magma Team. It's they have a
Magma
sports
Team.
event. Yeah,
I'll link
Magma
to that
Team.
in the show notes.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be in Danao, obviously.
Yep, in the now Magma Team and Kanisha. You can also link but this one is done already.
I'll link to the Magma Team na lang.
Yeah, the Magma Team.
But when
So
will they have more? So that's happening December?
maybe around December. There's no
No date yet. But
yet,
for sure they're gonna do it.
Yep. The last year one is it was on December. Wait. Oh, there's a date already.
Oh, there, October 13.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, there. I'll link to the event page. Is that the elevation? Gonna in the picture?
Yeah, the elevation.
You know what I noticed here in Cebu, ba? Ang mga, I don't know, may lahi man gud ang trail. But at least like the roads, steep kayo ang roads. Like the mountains here, they're not really mountains, they're like little hills.
Yeah.
Di ba?
Yeah.
But like steep kayo siya.
Yeah.
Samok kayo.
That's why in Pamutan, like the feedback was like a bit from the other like people who joined, but like from
The ones not from Cebu.
yeah, from Manila, Mindanao, mas okay ra. Pero from Manila in Luzon, the feedback was like our trail is harder because it's exactly steep and it's not well established. Not that
It's
because I
not a
ran
lot
in
of
Luzon,
people,
the trail is really established. Like it's not a single track. Like
It's like a manicured trail. It's
Yeah.
like a nice
Yeah,
trail.
it's like in
Daghan
the
na daghan na
States,
ng
how-
agi, daghan na ng akaagi ana.
Yeah, or like in the States, like I think you tried like hiking in the States, like okay, maybe the trail is like well established.
It's like a path.
Yeah, a path. Like here, it's just like sometimes it's like single track and pang ng kilid like that. It's like farmers. They call it farmers trail. I don't know.
I think I know what you mean. Like daghan kay leaves in the side.
Yeah, like what? It's not.
ana,
It's not
yeah.
literally.
You know, I use this app called Komoot. Komoot.
Oh, okay.
Komot. Is that what you use?
I have that also, pero
What do you use?
There, kumot. I use View Ranger.
View Ranger.
Yeah.
I'll check that out. Kay muna like
Renasad kumot. Yeah.
nalingaw na ko looking around ba. Then I noticed that there's a trail from the Temple of Leia Babag area.
Yeah.
There's a place there called RCPI Tower.
Yeah, the RCPI Tower.
Oh, kana.
Yeah, there's
There's supposed to be a trail from RCPI Tower.
going down to Kalunasan.
To Buhisan.
Buhisan. There is, yeah.
Okay.
That's part of the.
So I tried to do that with my bike. Onya.
I can imagine now because I think I've been
You've
to
been
that
there?
trail. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I think I took a wrong turn pag yun. Yeah. And then, at some point, nagsige. So, ako nag-carry akong bike. Onya, like, up this ridiculous... I probably ended up moving less than a kilometer. Pero I went up this upper part. Yeah, at some point, na murag payag. And then, when I reached the payag, what am I trail? There's nothing. Man. Yeah, I didn't know where to go. So,
That's hard, huh? Bringing your bike on.
yeah, well, it wasn't
Sure.
that far, sad. Pero I knew again nga murag, what naman eh.
So yeah.
On the map, it doesn't look very long, manggod niya. It said nga pwede siya di bike. Like, na part nga you have to carry. But like, according to even I talked to the guy, there's a guy there. He said like sometimes na yung mga motocross.
Oh.
Ngadto. So I was thinking, okay, ra. But I got lost and yeah. So I did nag-trespassing na lang ko. I went into this like private property. There's barbed wire. Okay. The path that I went through.
That the barbed wire one, is that diba panaog na siya? It's go.
There's
panaog.
so from
then you go up.
RCPI.
You pass by the payag na naitindahan katong maragbalay na naay marag bench. You can see bonbon naman tina on the other side.
I remember passing Naibalay, but I went there to ask for directions. And may tao.
Oh, okay. But did you see a bench there where I think hikers used to sit down there? There's a bench on the. Is it if going coming from the tower? The right side is bonbon, right? You can see the bonbon.
I don't know if that. I don't know. I remember like passing. There was like the house in the middle of nowhere. And yeah, moto. I don't know if that's what you're referring to. But there was like atong private. So the RCPI.
Kilian, after you go down.
Yeah, but like there's a gate on the left side, barbed wire fence in the middle. And yeah, there's like a path on the right side going down. So. That's where I went. I went down. Yeah, I just followed the fence. Yeah, at some point, nawa ang trail. I didn't know where to go. So I put the bike over the barbed wire fence. And yeah, kay mas manicured man ang sa fence nga side. And yeah, my side where I was, kay mura gubot na kaayo niya. I didn't want to go back. So, moto. And then I saw the caretaker there. Man lang, he didn't shoot me or anything. Nakuyuan bigit ko sa may head pa.
Okay, yeah.
Dapat hinay akong lakaw kay sus niya. Wala raman siya. Then he told me nga man, but he wasn't sure where.
Yeah. So how is it going back up?
So moto, I passed na lang that private property, so it was much easier. And then ni bike na lang ko back down.
Nindot sa na imong adventure.
It would have been better to be able to connect you to Buhisan. That's what I wanted. But sige na lang. No? I was curious why I was looking at some pictures. So, di ba you have like sticks?
Oh, yeah.
You really use that?
Trekking poles. I use that when it's longer distances to save my legs, like, on the climbs.
That's primarily for the climbs.
Yeah, for the climbs. I usually use it for the climbs. Bro, longer distances. So that's why I use the poles, because you need to save some of your legs, because later on it gets, Like,
Kanang,
really, luya na dyan yung legs, like,
so, kana ba, considering like, this is like, it's hard, di ba? This would be to do these things. Why do it?
I think I enjoy it. Like, it's, they say, like, if you love the pain, you like it. Yeah, I do love the pain. But more on, I enjoy the mountains. Like, it's like when I'm up there, like, completely, like, I'm, like, just there, me and the mountains and nature, like, um, really different feel from what when I'm in the city. So it's more on the place, when you're in the mountains. Like, I love being there. So yeah, I enjoy looking at,
It's like really
everything.
quiet.
Yeah, quiet. That like really serene ng place.
If you
And
know where
it's,
to go, you get like this open view,
yeah,
good.
yeah, and like
No?
yeah, it's I think it's more on that. Like that's why I keep doing that. Like,
Mm.
yeah, aside from the like marang imong goal like for trail running. So yeah, because I enjoyed hiking, even just camping and the outdoors. It's
But that's different
different.
from like for example this Chiang Mai 100 kilometer trail run, or like your friends in the CTR. No, Murag, there's a level of like voluntary suffering good there. No?
Yeah, I think I think everyone can do 100 if they train for it and they have this mental toughness and they really want it. Like for me, it was like there was suffering, like and that's why I told you it's a hard fought one.
Mm.
After that, kilometer 76 is it's yeah I'm not that religious, bro. Going to the climb up to the headquarters like during the middle of the night until the morning. I was there was time I was praying, like
Oh yeah?
yeah, like give me this strength to finish the race, like no BS, like I was like in that state, like just I asked help to give me strength, ask God.
You were able to do it, by.
Yeah, and I just pushed through, and maybe I really wanted I really wanted it, like so I yeah. And of course there's cheer, like you see people, like other people, and they give you like you can do it, like keep going.
So on the way there, Nana, you'd see people?
Other runners,
Mm.
there's other runners with other like low, like either lesser na distance. Yeah, then they cheer you up. Yeah, the Thai people was like they were like amazing, like I think going down to the finish line, last 10 kilometer stretch, there was I think another category on the day, started 7, maybe like a lesser lang tingin na, I don't know, still the same event, but I don't know the distance. They were still coming up, so I was going down. So every time,
So they knew that that you were doing
yeah,
like
you
a
can,
CM5.
yeah, the CM5, because they can see the your race bib, it's different color, so they give you way, like they were still racing, but they give you
Well,
way.
you're in the same path.
Yeah, same path, going down. They're still going up. Their race just started, so it was like I was truly like pleased. Like the feeling was like, wow, they're so nice. Like they say in Thai, and like they say you can do it, or they say something in Thai. Like I know it means like, come on, you're almost there, like that. And they give like really like give space, like
To
because
let
it's
you
like
through good,
yeah,
yeah.
it's like a bit. Sometimes it's like a single track, like sakto ra jud tingali isa ka tao or duha sikit-sikit, like that. So they move, they stop and move. Yeah, it was like it's like wow. Those like makahatag jud og moral, like
Mm.
booster, like I was already like almost out, like like out,
I think that's the other advantage with the events, no? Because makatabang yun, like
True.
other people
people.
really cheering you on. Because if you're just doing it as like a training thing, well, at that point you would have just stopped.
Yeah, and
Diba?
DNF and take a I don't know, shortcut or like
Mm.
either here. What we do is take the habal-habal if you're in the
Oh, yeah.
barangay road or like that, or diba in bike they do that like
What?
if they DNF in bike like sakay yung motor na
I
break
don't
the
know.
bike. I don't know. My friends they said like that.
I've only tried joining that one race or sad yun.
Yeah.
I've tried another like atong sa SRP kanang crit lingaw or sad
Yeah,
to.
I think crowd and people who cheer you up, like give more support and morale. Like it's a big like a booster, like gives you the additional like strength to keep fighting, like keep going.
I think that's a good place to end by. Do you want to add something? Did I miss anything that's coming up?
Oh no, that's about it. Maybe I just want to thank people. Is it fine?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to thank my wife Aaron. She's always been there.
She went with
to
you
support.
to Thailand?
Yeah, and she was like running from this station to the other station, and she didn't know the place.
Bitaw? So she
Yeah.
was with she went to every station.
Not all, but there were like this 2 station, like especially the station like kilometer 79.
She was there.
Yeah, that was like badly needed. Like when I saw her, like it helps me, want to really push through and not give up. So yeah, thank my wife for always supporting me. That my family, of course, my friends, CTR. That's my CTR family also. The Cebu Trail Runners, Meux, Buying, Richard, Dennis, everyone, all of them, and all people who helped me through the training. Oh, also I have a coach in fitness, Anytime Fitness, Coach May. So I do attend her HIIT class. So also thanks to her.
That's important, no? Like to do other side training.
Yeah, strengthening, high intensity. Yeah, I think you need also those, not only just running. Yeah. I think it's.
Sige. Where can people find you online by? Mga
They
public.
can maybe follow me on. How do you go? It's just I just have my Instagram, Panic. So I think they can follow my Instagram. It's Terence Nicholas. That's it, right? Yeah.
Let me see. I'll link to it in the show notes. Oh, Terence Nicholas.
Yeah, but
Instagram.
it's private, bro. Yeah, I can.
No, it's up to you.
accept-
You don't have to
yeah.
accept anyway. I always ask people
Oh, okay. Yeah.
where you can find you online.
So yeah, Instagram.
Yeah, bye. All right, thanks, huh?
Yeah, thanks. Also, it was like really enjoy talking with you. Yeah, but fun.
Ever since recording this episode with Terence, so I've had the pleasure of going out on a few bike rides with him, and that guy's strong. That guy can go. So he is a fit dude. So it was good. He brought me up there to Pamutan. Loved the place. Have been going back a couple of times since. It's probably one of my more favorite places to bike to right now. So that is good. I'm so happy I did this interview with Terence. And Terence, I hope to go on a couple of more bike rides with you, bye, and maybe even a trail run. Just buy new shoes. Okay. Thank you, Cube Gallery and Handuro Pizza, for sponsoring the podcast. So the music from this podcast is Piano March from Audionautics. If you want to support the podcast, consider ordering something from the Assembly online. We've got caps, shirts, hoodies, and a couple of new things coming up down the line. But if you still want to support the podcast, consider going to patreon.com/032. We've got exclusive content, and you can even get exclusive merchandise that's only available to 032 Patreon members. And if you still want to help, but don't want to shell out any cash, don't have the cash for 032 merchandise or Patreon, feel free to share this episode on social media. The more listeners we get, the more likely we get to continue doing this show. Okay, see you next Tuesday for another episode of 032 Conversations. Bye.